I have a deep passion for the mind. I have a deep fascinating for exploring this human existence. And really, I've always been interested in psychology. I was interested in performance, sport, how my mind gets in the way sometimes, how I show up in life. Always kind of interested in that topic. And that's heightened over the last 8 years. And what I find myself going deep into an exploration psychologically and spiritually. What's going on in this existence? You know, what am I really? How does this fit into the cosmos? Some of these more deeper spiritual aspects of exploration around the mind. So in 2 and a bit weeks, I'm off to Colombia. I'm off to the Colombian Amazon to hang out for 2 weeks with an indigenous tribe, with a shaman who is also I think he's a professor of philosophy and of anthropology. And this retreat is also facilitated by a really interesting Westerner, German guy called Lennart Hennig. And really, really fascinating. So basically I'm going to take plant medicine. I'm going to take ayahuasca and another plant from the specific to this Colombian tribe, and to do sweat lodges. And I am doing that as an exploration of what's going on really in our reality. So it's all about exploring perception. It's all about exploring reality. It's kind of a deep exploration into what's going on in the mind when we drop out of our rational mind, when we drop out of our thinking. And plant medicine, psychedelics are a profound way of doing that exploration. So what it's really about is it's also about a deep connection to oneness. It's about getting out of me, losing the self Martin to experience the interconnectedness of everything. So that's why I'm going. I'm going to explore that and experience that more deeply. And I wanted to record, that's why I think I'm going, right? So I'll see what I get when I go there. So I've gone through quite a process to deciding to go on this. I decided pretty quickly. I came across Lennart. I came across this retreat and I read it and I spoke to Lennart and I reflected, and very, very quickly it deeply resonated, because that's what I do in my work. I am deeply passionate about playing a part in shifting leadership consciousness on this planet. I'm deeply passionate at that. If we really shift, then we have a chance of living in a kinder, nicer, more relaxed, more loving society. And I believe that all comes from shifting consciousness, waking up. What does that mean? At one level, that means waking up from the reality, waking up from the story that I'm living in myself. Through my thought, creating my existence, through my conditioned self, I'm living a certain way, I'm being a certain way. And when I release all of that, I have freedom to live in a different way. But the deeper elements of this exploration is to realize that everything is interconnected, that I am this planet. This planet is me. Energy is there's just one energy field. And to go down the matrix, the rabbit hole, to more deeply experience the oneness of life and to let go of the identity that is Martin. So that's why I'm going. No idea what I'm going to get. I'm going to share a few videos on my journey of what I experience. And to get there, to do this experience, I've had to go through some fear, and even to do this recording. I haven't yet worked out how to tell people that I'm going. I've told like a couple of people. And what I notice is I've got some fear of being judged. Plant medicine, psychedelics, people. So it's increasing, right? There's an increasing number of people that go to places like the Amazon for these experiences, not just the Amazon now. It's happening everywhere. But there's still, from the mainstream, quite a lot of judgment about that. So I'm letting go, in the process of doing this, I'm letting go of my fear of the fact you might judge me. And as I put this out into the world, I'm letting go of any fears of that. Yeah, I'm also letting go of, so I've got an 18-year-old son doing A-levels. I'm letting go of my, I had some selfishness going on. It's like, I mean, is this selfish, taking 2 weeks out all on my own? Does my son need me? Is it right to leave? Those are probably the two biggest fears. And then there's the fear of going down this rabbit hole. What's going to happen? How am I going to change? If I shift consciousness to another level, what does that mean? What does that mean for how I'm going to live and what I'm going to do? And yeah, wow, what? Yeah. And there's also the fear of, will this work and will it have an impact, or will I have spent all this time and money going to the other side of the planet? Yeah. And I've got one more. I've got an issue with climate and travel now. I feel a little guilty about traveling to the other side of the world. My footprint. And there's also some element of, am I going to be judged by the fact that I'm passionate, I'm an environmental activist, and yet here he is getting on a plane when it suits him. So, just letting go of all of that, because what it came down to is, this is important, I need to be there. I'm going for a reason, this is my life's work. This is my life's exploration and my life's work, and I have to be there. So, first video, thank you for listening. I'm going to share a few more as I have reflections and insights that are relevant. I'm really looking forward to sharing those with you.